Hello, everyone. David Oliva here from Organomation. Today, I'm excited to talk about how laboratories can improve their sample preparation and analysis efficiency by generating their own nitrogen gas. For those who are unfamiliar with us, Organomation is best known for our popular nitrogen blowdown evaporators, which are most commonly utilized to prepare samples for chromatography, mass spectrometry. Nitrogen blowdown involves using a stream of nitrogen gas to dry down a liquid sample typically held in a test tube for the purposes of removing excess solvent. This procedure is typically employed post-extraction where the sample needs to be concentrated. While we pride ourselves on producing some of the most efficient nitrogen evaporators available, they do still consume nitrogen gas. For laboratories who do not have nitrogen gas available at the bench throughout the laboratory, the most common solutions are to utilize nitrogen cylinders, which are replaced as necessary, or to invest in a generator, which will produce nitrogen on demand. The objective of this webinar is to provide a useful overview of this decision to help determine whether a nitrogen generator is worthwhile for your laboratory. When I visit laboratories, the general rule of thumb which I share with our partners is that if a gas cylinder is replaced more often than monthly, that an analysis is worth the time. When you rent gas cylinders, you're not just paying for the nitrogen itself, you're also incurring a host of hidden costs that can significantly impact your budget. Consider the rental fees, which vary based on cylinder size and duration. Then there are the refill and delivery charges, fluctuating with market prices and delivery distances. Don't forget about the potential for expedited or out-of-schedule delivery fees. Handling and maintenance of these cylinders is another concern. Labs often need to invest in specialized equipment for safely moving these heavy containers, or they risk the safety of their technicians who manually transport them. I once visited a laboratory located in a busy downtown location where the organization was spread out across several floors. Due to the age of the building, utilizing an elevator was not an option, so employees were transporting the nitrogen tanks up and down flights of stairs. I would certainly consider this to be a workplace hazard. Now, let's explore the advantages of on-site nitrogen generation. First and foremost is cost efficiency. By eliminating the recurring rental, refill, and delivery fees associated with tanks, you'll see significant savings over time. However, the benefits extend far beyond just financial considerations. With an on-site generator, you ensure a continuous supply of nitrogen, reducing downtime in your operations. No more worrying about supply shortages or delivery delays interrupting your workflow. Another real-world story was a visit to a lab where they happened to be the only research group in the building which utilized nitrogen gas. Due to a miscommunication and fulfillment, their work was paused for several weeks until a full cylinder could be delivered. Safety and convenience are greatly enhanced as well. Your lab technicians no longer need to handle and store high-pressure cylinders, minimizing potential safety risks. Space optimization is another key advantage. Without the need to store bulky tanks, you can make better use of your valuable laboratory space. And let's not forget the environmental benefits. Using generators is a greener alternative that helps reduce your carbon footprint. To help you determine if a nitrogen generator is right for your lab, we've developed a payback calculator. This tool helps you estimate your generator payback period based on your specific nitrogen consumption levels. In many cases, labs see a return on their investment within just 1 or 2 years. I wanted to share some real life examples of labs we have helped make the switch to nitrogen generation. The Mackenzie Environmental Engineering Research Group at Temple University assesses how pollutants move through natural and engineered systems and develop and implement treatment strategies. They concentrate their PFAS sample extracts prior to mass spec using a couple Organomation and evaps. They cited high costs associated with tank rentals, delivery, and various surcharges as key factors in their decision. Now they enjoy on demand, high purity nitrogen without the worry of tank replacements. The plug and play nature of the generator has simplified their process, allowing them to meet growing sample throughput requirements more efficiently. Our nitrogen offers several advantages. For one, as displayed in the photo, the unit is very compact. Due to both the size and the fact that the unit does not require electricity, the generator can be installed wherever it is convenient. The nitrogen has both a minimal environmental footprint and a small literal footprint. Not to be overlooked, the generator has a life expectancy of over 10 years and requires extremely minimal maintenance. Today, the lab has 2 Organomation and evaporators, and they are each connected to their own nitrogen generator. Another success story comes from the Moyo Lab at Louisiana State University. The Moyo Lab focuses on studying the movement of essential nutrients across habitats and how they affect organisms in those habitats. This involves measuring fatty acids and other key nutrients extracted from plants, insects, fish, and animal feces. They evaporate off excess chloroform from their extraction samples using an unheated 24-position microvap. The lab previously had poor experiences with nitrogen cylinders, so they decided to invest in a generator to supply their nitrogen evaporator. They chose the Nitrogen Plus as an all-in-one solution that solved a lot of the issues they were having with the cylinders. I wanted to share a quote from the lab manager himself, Assistant Professor of Biology, Sidney Moyo.
I love the Nitrogen Plus for many reasons. First, a vital benefit of the Nitrogen Plus is that I can move the generator around the department because it has wheels that allow me to move it around where it needs to be. When I use cylinders, I had difficulty moving them around the lab. Second, when the Nitrogen Plus is not in use, I can safely store it in a corner in my lab because it only takes up a little space. Third, the Nitrogen Plus is also very quiet and is one of the quietest generators we have used in the lab. Fourth, I love that there is less risk of running out of nitrogen, as I always have a 24/7 supply of nitrogen when needed. Lastly, the Nitrogen Plus is so easy to use that students in the Moyo Lab can use it with little training.
I wanted to touch on how the user-friendly interface allows even inexperienced team members to easily operate the generator, making it perfect for an academic setting. A common issue I've heard about in research labs is nitrogen cylinders being left on after the researcher has completed their work. While a number of procedures could be installed to prevent gas from being left in the on position, such as a paper logbook, storing the generator when it is not in use is a perfect solution to this problem. To help you choose the right generator for your sample concentration needs, we've created a generator recommendation chart. This tool is designed to match popular nitrogen evaporators with the most suitable generator models. While both the payback calculator and this generator recommendation chart are useful, you do not have to go it alone when determining which generator is the best fit for your lab. We take a lot of pride in our customer service and see it as a cornerstone to our success. If you call during business hours, a real person will answer the phone and actually help you with your question. Organomation also carries a number of other gas generator models in addition to the two we reviewed today. Thank you for watching, and I hope this presentation has illuminated the many benefits of on-site nitrogen generation. Thank you.